Welcome to Tuesday's Tips. Now, last week I did a written post about Rapport, and I'm really keen to do a little series on Rapport. It is such a powerful tool to be able to master. Now, one of the major things that master communicators have had for an exceptionally long time is the ability to get into rapport with their audience. So how do you actually get into a state where your communication is uncritically being accepted by the people to whom you are communicating? That is really important because in its essence, it's almost like a magical state where the subject actually listens to you very, very carefully at the unconscious level. Would you like to be able to do that? Would you like to know how to set up a condition where you're communicating with someone, wherein you're communicating directly with their unconscious mind? That is exactly what Rapport allows us to do. It allows for communication to go directly into the unconscious mind of the receiver. So, it has generally been accepted for decades. Let me just backtrack. The NLP theory of rapport is based on a study that was done in 1970 at the University of Pennsylvania. It was done by a guy called Robert Birdwhissel, and the paper that he wrote was called Kinesthetic and Communication. And in this paper, Birdwhissel discovered that in communication, only roughly 7% of communication is the words that we use. 38% of communication is communicated by the tone of voice, and 55% of our communication is communicated by our physiology. So that's a whopping 93% of our communication, which is unconscious. So when we talk about physiology, we talk about the physiology that we use in the process of communicating. So I always thought that words were far more important than that, and they are. It's in fact, words are how we tell people. It's how we ask people to do something, but 93% of all of our communication is communicated at an unconscious level, and it's communicated directly to the unconscious mind. So much of what we're communicating is being communicated unconsciously to the receiver. Therefore, we actually want to consciously use that unconscious communication. So how do we do that? Well, we become like them. When people are like each other, they like each other. And rapport is a process of responsiveness. It's a process where we get into communication with someone and we find common things and common ground. And this is generally what we refer to as matching and mirroring. We do this outside of the receiver's awareness. And if we do this well, we can establish rapport and common ground where the unconscious mind begins to look across at us and say, this person is just like me. So if you would like to learn a little bit more around the specifics of rapport, what are the components and how do we utilize them, then just keep following, and over the next couple of weeks, we will continue on with the series around rapport. If you would like to, feel free to join our Facebook group. We will put that in the comment section. And after we complete the series, we will run a live Q&A in the group to answer any detailed questions that you may have. So I hope you have a wonderful day and a fabulous week.